Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Dinesh Tyagi. Great to be here at the Hexall Pavilion here at Auto Expo 2023.
Thank you.
Can we start off with an update on the products you've showcased here in your first ever participation at this grand event?
Yeah, so what we have tried to do here is that we tried to cover a range of vehicles, and we conceptualized a new series of three-wheeler platform which we called Mammoth series. So as the word mammoth signifies something big and large, so our three-wheelers have not been actually copied from anywhere. So these vehicles have been designed based on a certain requirement and customer need, and within the available framework of the regulation, we have created a fresh new look, something which doesn't look like a three-wheeler from any angle. And we have tried to focus upon the comfort, ergonomics, roominess, visibility for the driver, as well as we have tried to give large cargo and passenger capacities, both for mass and volume. So we would like to call it a Mammoth series and not to be called as a three-wheeler, even though technically this may qualify as a three-wheeler. And then we did a 41-seater bus here. It's just one product that we have created, keeping in view the target customers like the staff bus application, as well as school bus. So this is designed keeping in that kind of a clientele in mind. And it's a fit to purpose kind of a bus, completely flat floor. For the first time, anybody has done 41 seats on a 9.5 meter platform. So this is very large. Normally you will find 34, 35, 32. So this maximizes the utility and keeping in view all the CMVR compliances and requirements.
Brilliant. Exciting products that you explained about. So many new brands coming into the EV space. Then you also have the traditional players showcasing EV products as well. What is different at Hexall Motors? What different are you offering the market, and why should customers consider you and your products, if you may?
See, as I said, the products of the Mammoth series that we have planned are something away from crowd. So any three-wheelers that you see, which are available and being launched even today in this auto show, they are different. Our products are different. So we are creating a niche segment which is actually above the conventional three-wheeler market. So we feel there is a niche market which is available, and this is actually engine towards some of the four-wheelers like Tata Ace, Mahindra Supro, even Maruti Carry. Some of the capacities like on this L is even more than them. So this has a huge capacity. So we will give a good value for money, good return on investment for the commercial operators. So they should get attracted. For the bus, we are trying to create a niche below what the market is. So it's very expensive, very high value market. So we are trying to do something frugally below them. So we are trying to fill a gap in between. So not to get carried away with what everybody else is doing. So very innovative products. The energy consumption is very low on our products because it's very characteristic aerodynamic shape here, which reduces the energy consumption to a great extent.
Brilliant.
Besides many other features that we have given here.
Can we go one step into the engineering and the product development aspect? You mentioned about higher payload. You also mentioned about more number of seats than a conventional similar bus in terms of length. How have you managed to achieve it? Can you share some details on how did you manage to do it?
So when you talk of the three-wheeler segment and the, let's say, the mass capacity, it's more about the chassis and the suspension and the body structure engineering. So we have gone with a very high level of safety margin. So we have kept a safety margin of between 6 to 8 on our three-wheeler products, and it's designed keeping in view that large volume capacity and large mass carrying capacity in mind. And it has been properly engineered on CAD, CAE, and the limited validation has been done of the performances. We have tried to utilize the space below the floor for all the packagings. So we have not wasted any useful space on the platform. So all battery and everything is packaged underneath very safely. And it's difficult to even find where the battery is. So it's kept very, very safely. for any untoward incidences. And on the bus, again, it's a flat floor, completely flat floor. No other bus probably you will find who has a flat floor. So not even a hump where the seating of the passenger takes place. Plus, the way we have achieved this high number of seats on that limited length is we have packaged everything under the floor. All the accessories, all the batteries, everything goes under the floor. Yet we have been able to maintain a very good low height for the bus. The total height including the air conditioner is just 3150. Any other bus you will find in the market with the AC will have a height of 3300, 3400. So it's a good 200, 250 millimeters shorter in height, which again makes it aerodynamic. So the shape again, both at the front and rear is like a bubble. So we named it bubble just because of the shape, which reduces the air drag to a great extent, almost half of all the other products.
So exciting products here at the show. What are your expectations from the show here?
Yeah, so why we wanted to come to the show is to first of all let people know about Hexall, what we are, what we can do, what we have done, and to announce our arrival and to demonstrate our capability through this wide range, a product at the lower end of the commercial three-wheeler and a product like a bus which is bigger. So I think everybody can imagine we can do what not in between the entire range. And of course we want to get some orders from the prospective customers. Also going forward, and not be immediately when we want to set up a big mega factory, we need investors. So we are looking forward to some investors getting impressed by the work that we have done, believe in us and invest with us. Plus, we are looking forward to a lot of support from our suppliers.
Fantastic.
So we have really struggled to build these, to get a support from suppliers.
Fantastic.
So these are the broad expectations.